El Maestro Speaks podcast.
I would like you to get to know about this book right here. So, for those who are listening, this book is entitled Igorotak. This is an illustrated guide. So, if you want to know more about the Igorots, this is a perfect guide for you. There are some people here who gave their appreciation. So, we have Counselor Vladimir Kayabas. He says this book is highly recommended as it underscores the importance of our rich culture. It enriches our sense of appreciation of who and what we are as Igorots. An empowering book. So the book is like Igorotak, an illustrated guide. So let me just read one page for you. Alright, on this part here, Kanyao. So from this book, Kanyao, the highlight of religious celebrations. It is offered for various purposes like festivities and rituals, funerals, and to secure healing. The origin of the term Kanyao is still debated up until today. Kanyao fulfills two social functions: to bring prestige to the family, to affirm and strengthen the existing social structure and extended family ties. So there's it. You want to know more about Igorots? It's all in this book. Okay, so it's a very good book. It can be also suitable for elementary pupils, as it has some colorful illustrations here for those who are just listening. For those who are watching, look at that. Oh. All right. By the way, this book, I do not own this one. I'm sorry. This one was donated by an anonymous donor. Accordingly, it was brought to the school where I'm working, by some students of the author. The author, by the way, of this book is Tor Sagud. I don't know if that's real name. Tor Sagud. Also an Igorot author. And aside from this one, Igorotak, an illustrated guide, we also have another one. Let me see. This one. We have Igorotak, just the same. A bestiary of Igorot paraphernalia. So paraphernalia, it means like an Igorot. It's about the things or the tools, materials being used by Igorots in the olden times. Alright, so seal written by Tor Sagud. Okay. Another comment here from the well-known people here in the Igorot Nation. We have here Paul Masilam. Paul Masilam is a songwriter, singer also. He is the brain behind the songs being sung by Margaret Lucano, one of which I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong here, is the Bigiska. What's the popular song now? I cannot remember, but he is a famous songwriter here. I'm sorry about that. Okay, and he said, excellent illustrations of Igorot implements, not to mention the stories they tell. Another one here from Raymond Sakiwat, journalist at ABS-CBN Corporation. More and more Filipinos are now being appreciative of two local products. And with the emerging e-commerce industry, that there's a great opportunity for Cordilleran product to be known globally. This book is a good start to feature our local equipment to the public. Not just to the market, to market this to the public, but also give a glimpse of information and additional knowledge about our products. So mostly it's about like I said, Igor tools. Let me show you one here. We have here portable food container, clothing container. Which one is that? Okay, this one. A harvest knife. For harvest knife is gumulong by Ifugao, and in my local language we call it lakum. Okay, So this one is a knife for those who are reading. This one is like a knife connected to a rod that you're going to put in your palm, right? And then the knife will go in between your middle and ring finger, and then use your finger to pull some of the rice stalks, and then you pull it and pull it to the blade, and the blade will cut it. For those who are watching this with the video, of course, this is the illustration. Oh wait a second. Oh yeah, there you go. So, you want to know more about this? You can always buy this one, the book. Of course, we have to buy it by contacting the author, Tor Sagud, and you can find them at their Facebook page also, at the Studio Sagud. Studio Sagud, no spaces, or you can just search Tor Sagud in the Facebook page, right? I mean Facebook. In Facebook. Right. We have another one here. Okay. Still, title is Igorots. Igorot Creatures Collection. Bestiary of Igorot Legendary Creatures. Volume 1. I think there will be a volume 2 coming. So, of course, about magical creatures, or about creatures known in the Igorot Nation. So I'm gonna be giving you a sample for this one. Okay, this one, Butato. I'll be having a podcast about this one soon. Okay, Butatos are known spirits by the Iboloys of Pinget, also in the Kankanangi. These are beings believed to be the spirits of human ancestors. They materialize in a form of orb-like flickering light during dusk along the mountainside. A common description is how they move in a walking fashion or in hopping manner. In Bontoc, they are called Futatu, spirits who are ostracized from Anito society. Some Iboloy elders also describe these creatures as small, malevolent people. Humans always warn their young ones about this dot-like apparition, because if someone encounters them in the forest, they will surely be devoured. Some Ibaloy also claim that Botatus manipulate fire using their finger gesture, and that they also make human travelers lost their pathway in the forest. One must also never point their finger towards these beings, because if they do, their pointing finger will instantly disappear. Ibaloys believe that Botatos follow electric currents. Okay, so that is Botato. The Botato, for those who are listening, is an orb. Okay, we'll be talking about that more in my in another episode. Usually appearing just during the evening, and they appear like they're walking and following a straight line, and then suddenly they will be transferring to another area of the mountainside. And for those, this is the illustration. So look at it. It is for adult and children, just the same. And again, if you're interested in having a collection of this book, you can always contact the author. This is not not a sponsor, but since we do promote our culture here in this podcast, and that's the reason why I took some time to share this to you. Again, it's highly recommended. I highly recommend it. Okay. This is you can use this one as a reference. Yeah. And of course, source of knowledge. Children nowadays, in their generation, sometimes I think of them forget where they're from, or where the origin of their culture, and these books are good tools that can teach them about our culture, right? Again, if you're interested in having this book, Igorots, the different titles there, you can always contact the author. Just search for Tor Sagud in Facebook.